Part 2 of the GL module will explain how to set up the GL entry codes, create GL entries, and update them to the GL. You must be logged in with a user account that has the system rights to create, modify, delete GL entry codes, GL manual entry, and GL manual register. Otherwise, you will only have the open menu option where it's available, which will only allow you to view information. If you do not have these rights, you will need to ask your system administrator to assign them to you. Please be sure that you have already set up the GL periods, company department, and GL accounts as to be able to create GL manual entries. Please see the General Ledger Part 1 for videos explaining how these are done. Step 1. GL entry codes. Before you may start your GL entries, you must first set up the GL entry codes. These are codes that are used to help you differentiate your entries. To begin, select the GL entry codes from the menu. This can be found in the Accounting menu under General Ledger Master Tables. You may run the program by either double-clicking on it or by right-clicking and selecting Run Program from the menu. Click the New button to create a new GL entry. Enter the unique code and description, and click the Save button to record your changes. Please keep in mind that if you click Exit without save, your entry will be lost. If at any time you would like to make changes to a GL entry code description, you may do so by clicking the Modify button. Make your changes and click the Save button to record them. Please note that the GL entry code may not be changed. You may also delete a GL entry code by selecting the code and clicking the Delete button. You will be asked to confirm that you wish to delete the entry code. This is in case the Delete button was clicked in error. Please keep in mind that you will only be able to delete GL entry codes that have not been used in your GL manual entries. You may also print the list of the GL entry codes by clicking the Preview button. This will generate a PDF file which may be saved or printed. The next step is the GL manual entries. Once you've set up your GL entry codes, you are now ready to create your GL manual transactions. To begin, select the GL manual transactions entry from the menu. This can be found in the Accounting menu under General Ledger, Entries and Processing. You may run the program by either double-clicking on it or by right-clicking and selecting Run Program from the menu. Select the company for which you wish to create your entry. Please keep in mind that each company will have their own set of entries. Right-click and select New from the menu to create a new entry. The register number and journal number are populated for you. This will represent the current open register number, and this is the next journal number. Next, select the mode. There are 3 choices: Actual, Budget, and Projection. Actual will affect your actual GL account activity. Budget entries are usually created at the beginning of a fiscal year as guidelines for each account, and projection entries are used to increase or decrease the budgeted amounts while allowing the actual budget to remain static. By default, the entry will have today's date. You may change this by typing in the date or by pressing the F5 key or clicking the button after the date to open the calendar and make your selection. Select the entry code from the drop-down list. Next is the entry type. There are 3 different types: Simple, Accrual, and Repetitive. Simple is a regular one-time GL entry, whereas Accrual and Repetitive can be used for an entry that would repeat itself each period. Enter a description for your entry. If you selected either the Accrual or the Repetitive, you will notice that you must select your starting period, the number of times, as well as a frequency for your entries. This will create your repetitive or your accrual transactions automatically for you. Next is to select the GL accounts. You may enter the GL account by typing it in or by pressing the F5 key or clicking the button to view the list of GL codes assigned to your company. Make your selection and click the Select button. Next, you enter the amount of your account in either the debit or the credit column. To create a new line, you simply use the arrow down key or the F4 key, or you may even right-click and select Create Line from the menu. Repeat these steps for each GL account you wish to add to your entry. If at any time you would like to delete an entire line or a record, you may do so by either pressing the F3 key or by right-clicking and selecting Delete Line. This will completely remove the line. After you have finished entering your GL accounts and their debit and credit amounts, you are now ready to save your entry. Please note, in order to be able to save your entry, it must balance, meaning that the total debits must equal the total credits. You may also use the Save a New button to save your entry, which will save the changes and restart the screen ready to create a new entry. You may make changes to a GL manual entry so long as it has not yet been posted. You may do so by selecting Modify from the menu. Make your changes and then click the Save button to record them. You may also delete a GL manual entry by selecting Delete from the menu. Once again, you will be asked to confirm that you wish to delete the entry in case the delete option was selected in error. Please keep in mind that you will only be able to delete the GL manual transactions that have not yet been posted. Once you have completed entering your GL transaction entries for your register, you're now ready to move to the next step. The GL manual register update is used to post your transactions to the proper GL periods and GL account balances. To begin, select the GL Manual Register Update from the menu. This can be found in the Accounting menu under General Ledger, Entries and Processing. You may run the program by either double-clicking on it or right-clicking and selecting Run Program from the menu. Select the company of the GL manual transactions you would like to update. The registers will be listed in reverse order with the latest one on the top. Select the register to be updated and then right-click and select Print Register from the menu. This will generate a PDF file with the list of the transactions to be posted with the register update. If there are any discrepancies or changes you wish to make, you must do so before you run the Update Register option. You may either print or save this PDF file. Once you have verified that your transactions to be posted and everything is okay, you are ready to proceed with the update. Select your register, right-click, and select Update Register to GL from the menu. The register is now updated and flagged as posted with the date and time. A new register will also be created for future transactions. This concludes Part 2. Please be sure to watch Part 3 of the GL module to learn about the GL inquiry, GL activity, and the GL trial balance. Thank you.